Welcome to Informed Tourist. I'm Curtis, your traveling guru. Today it's about Venice. Did you know the Venice canals in California were almost paved over? It's hard to imagine now, with their tranquil waters reflecting the pastel skies and palm trees, but there was a time when these iconic canals were nearly erased from the map. In the mid-20th century, city planners saw them as outdated relics, obstacles to progress in a rapidly modernizing Los Angeles. This neighborhood nearly vanished, a casualty of changing times and the rise of the car. As freeways and boulevards carved up the city, the canals fell into disrepair, and the dream of a Venice of America faded. But the story didn't end there. Against the odds, a passionate community fought to save what made Venice unique, sparking a restoration that brought the canals and the neighborhood back to life. That single fact sums up Venice Beach, a place of constant tension between its artistic soul and modern pressures. Here, creativity and commerce collide every day. The murals, the music, the wild energy of the boardwalk, they're all part of a living, breathing experiment in self-expression. Yet, just beneath the surface, you'll find the push and pull of gentrification, rising rents, and the struggle to keep Venice weird. Instagram shows you sunsets and skateboarders, but that's just a sliver of the real story. The golden hour glow and viral moments are only the surface. What you don't see are the early morning surfers, the local kids learning to skate, or the artists who pour their hearts into every mural. Venice is a place where every day brings a new story, a new face, and a new challenge. Today, we're pulling back the curtain. Forget the highlight reels. The real magic of Venice is in the grit, the noise, and the beautiful chaos most tourists avoid. It's in the laughter echoing from a hidden courtyard, the impromptu jam sessions on the boardwalk, and the sense of possibility that hangs in the salty air. Venice is messy, unpredictable, and utterly alive. This isn't just another travel guide. It's your invitation to see Venice as it truly is. We'll wander beyond the postcard views, into the alleys where locals gather, and the corners where history lingers. You'll meet the people who give Venice its pulse, the skaters, the artists, the dreamers, and the rebels who refuse to let this place become just another stop on the tourist trail. By the end, I'll share a simple tip that will transform your visit and unlock the authentic heart of this iconic place. It's not about seeing more, but about seeing deeper, about slowing down, listening, and letting Venice reveal itself to you, one unexpected moment at a time. Are you ready to see the real Venice? Let's go. Step off the beaten path, open your senses, and prepare to discover a side of Venice Beach that most visitors never experience. The adventure starts now. Why are you here? Because you're not just a tourist. You want to understand, not just see. The best travel memories come from looking past the polished facade and embracing a place's imperfections. Many leave Venice Beach disappointed, expecting a theme park and finding a complex, gritty, urban environment. This guide is your backstage pass to avoid that. I'll show you the beauty, creativity, and energy, but also the housing crisis and the beautiful decay. We'll walk through the dream, then reveal the realities. And finally, I'll give you practical advice to make your visit meaningful. Think of me as your local friend, sharing the real Venice. And remember, that game-changing secret is coming. Let's start with the dream. Step onto the boardwalk and you're hit with a sensory explosion. Street performers, musicians, artists, and the smell of saltwater and hot dogs. This is the Venice of movies and postcards, vibrant, exciting, and endlessly entertaining. Watch bodybuilders at Muscle Beach, skateboarders at the skate park, and join the river of people on bikes or rollerblades. Drum circles erupt, quirky shops beckon, and the whole world seems to come here to play. For a few hours, it's easy to get lost in the dream. People watching, feeling the infectious energy, and soaking up the freedom. This is the highlight reel, designed for fun and photography. But as the sun dips, you might notice things you missed before. The dream begins to fray at the edges. Venice's story is just getting started. Let's pull back the curtain. As afternoon fades, the boardwalk's energy shifts, revealing a more complex reality. Tents and shelters line the walkway, a visible sign of Venice's homelessness crisis. The contrast is stark million-dollar homes and trendy restaurants beside people struggling with poverty and addiction. It's jarring and, for many visitors, uncomfortable, but empathy is your most important travel accessory here. These are real people, not scenery, residents facing immense challenges. Venice forces you to confront social issues often hidden elsewhere. You'll also see influencers staging photo shoots, turning grit into a backdrop. You're witnessing a battle for Venice's soul, real versus curated, struggle versus spectacle. For the informed tourist, this is where the real journey begins. How do you navigate a place where a street performer, a homeless person, and a tech millionaire might all stand side by side? The Venice Beach boardwalk is a living mosaic, a place where the boundaries between worlds blur and everyone shares the same sun-soaked pavement. Here, there are unspoken rules, guidelines that help you move through this vibrant chaos with respect and understanding. These aren't written on signs or posted online, but they're felt in every interaction, every glance, every step you take. First, be aware of your surroundings. This isn't just about keeping your wallet safe or watching out for pickpockets. It's about tuning in to the energy around you, noticing the street artists setting up, the locals chatting on benches, the vendors calling out their wares. Awareness is a form of respect here. It means you're present, not just passing through with your headphones on and your eyes glued to your phone. Don't point your camera at people without permission, especially those in vulnerable situations. The boardwalk is a stage, but not everyone wants to be part of your show. If you want to capture a moment, ask first. A simple nod or smile can go a long way. Second, interact with kindness. Whether you're buying a bracelet or just asking for directions, a little warmth can transform a brief encounter into a genuine connection. If approached for money or a sale, a polite "no, thank you" is enough. You don't need to justify yourself or feel pressured. Most people here understand and appreciate honesty delivered with a smile. Remember, everyone is hustling in their own way, trying to make a living or share their art. If you enjoy a performance, tipping is a kind gesture. It's not mandatory, but it's a way to show appreciation for the talent and effort on display. These performers pour their hearts into their acts, often relying on the generosity of strangers to keep going. Third, respect personal space, even when the boardwalk feels packed. The boardwalk gets crowded. Move with the flow and don't block paths. Think of it like a river. Everyone has somewhere to go, and a little courtesy keeps things moving smoothly. If you want to stop and watch, step to the side so others can pass. It's a small act that makes a big difference. Around the skate park and Muscle Beach, give performers and athletes room. These are their arenas, and crowding too close can be distracting or even dangerous. Watch from a respectful distance, cheer them on, and let them do what they do best. Most importantly, manage your expectations and lead with empathy. Venice isn't a curated theme park, it's a living, breathing community with all its beauty and flaws on display. You'll encounter people from every walk of life, each with their own story. Venice isn't Disneyland. It's raw, messy, and real. The grit is part of the experience. You might see things that surprise you, challenge you, or even make you uncomfortable. That's okay. Let yourself be open to the unexpected. You'll see things that challenge you. Instead of judging, observe. Ask yourself what you can learn from the people and moments you encounter. Sometimes, the most memorable experiences come from simply watching and listening. Instead of fear, practice empathy. Everyone here is navigating their own journey, just like you. A little compassion can go a long way, whether it's a smile, a kind word, or simply sharing the space with respect. Remember, you're a guest in a complex community. Witness, don't just consume. Let the boardwalk change you, even if just a little, and leave it better than you found it. Still with me? We've seen the dream and the shadows. Venice isn't for everyone. You'll love it if you crave creativity, authenticity, and character. If you want a quiet, pristine beach, or are easily overwhelmed, it might not be your paradise. Venice demands tolerance and an open mind. It's unapologetically itself. Now let's get practical. The next section is your cheat sheet for navigating Venice like a local. We've acknowledged the challenges, but we're not letting them define the experience. You're ready to find beauty in the mess. Let's equip you for success. If you want to make the most of your Venice Beach adventure, there's one crucial mistake you'll want to avoid: showing up on a Saturday afternoon. That's when the boardwalk transforms into a sea of people. Tourists, street performers, vendors, and locals all jostling for space. The energy is wild, but the crowds can be overwhelming, making it tough to soak in the real Venice vibe. It's easy to get swept up in the chaos and miss out on the hidden gems that make this place special. For a truly memorable experience, set your alarm and head out on a weekday morning. The difference is night and day. The boardwalk is nearly empty, the air is crisp, and the golden sunlight makes everything glow. You'll find locals jogging, artists setting up, and a peacefulness that's impossible to find during peak hours. This is when Venice feels like a secret, just waiting for you to discover it at your own pace. Don't limit yourself to the boardwalk. Just a few blocks away, the Venice Canals Historic District offers a completely different side of the neighborhood. Stroll along the tranquil walkways, cross charming bridges, and admire the lush gardens and unique homes. It's a peaceful escape from the crowds, and you'll feel like you've stepped into a hidden oasis. Bring your camera. This is one of LA's most photogenic spots. Next, make your way to Abbot Kinney Boulevard. This trendy stretch is packed with independent boutiques, art galleries, and some of the best coffee shops and restaurants in the city. Whether you're hunting for one-of-a-kind fashion, eye-catching street art, or a perfect latte, Abbot Kinney has something for everyone. Take your time to browse, people watch, and soak up the creative energy that defines Venice. When it comes to shopping, skip the generic tourist trap stalls on the boardwalk. Instead, support local artists selling handmade jewelry, paintings, and crafts. Or, step inside a boutique on Abbot Kinney for unique finds you won't see anywhere else. Every purchase helps keep Venice's creative spirit alive, and you'll go home with something truly special. Hungry? Don't just grab the first slice of pizza you see. Follow the locals. They know where to find the best street food, from gourmet tacos to fresh acai bowls. If you see a line of Venice regulars at a food truck or vendor, that's your cue to join in. You'll taste flavors that capture the spirit of the neighborhood. As the sun sets, Venice Beach takes on a whole new personality. The boardwalk's energy shifts, streetlights flicker on, music drifts through the air, and the crowds thin out. While it can be magical, it's best to stick to daylight hours if you're new to the area. Venice is safest and most welcoming when the sun is up, especially for first-time visitors. Here's how to plan the perfect day. Start your morning with a peaceful stroll through the canals, soaking in the quiet beauty. By late morning, head to the boardwalk to catch the early buzz. Watch skaters, street performers, and artists at work. For lunch, pick a reputable food vendor or a local cafe. Spend your afternoon exploring the shops and galleries on Abbot Kinney, then wind down with your toes in the sand as the sun sets over the Pacific. Each part of the day offers a different flavor of Venice. This itinerary lets you experience every side of Venice, its energy, its creativity, and its hidden tranquility, without feeling rushed or overwhelmed. You'll leave with memories of both the iconic sights and the quiet moments that most tourists miss. Remember, timing and location are everything here. A little planning goes a long way in Venice Beach. Arrive early, explore widely, and you'll discover a side of Venice that's all your own. Move with intention, and you'll unlock the best experiences Venice has to offer. Don't just wander, explore with purpose, and you'll find the magic in every corner. And now, for the secret that ties it all together, something only the savviest Venice explorers know. Ready to discover what makes this place truly unforgettable. Here it is, the secret to experiencing Venice. Get on wheels, bike, skateboard, or rollerblade. Venice was designed for movement. Walking makes you an outsider, stuck in slow crowds and disconnected stops. On wheels, you glide with the locals, covering the beach, boardwalk, and canals effortlessly. You become part of the kinetic energy, not just a spectator. This is the birthplace of skate culture. Movement is self-expression here. By rolling, you participate in Venice's story, not just watch it. You'll see more, feel more, and connect on a deeper level. This is the key to unlocking Venice's soul. Stop being a tourist. Start experiencing Venice from the inside out. Now, will you embrace the beautiful mess? Venice Beach isn't a postcard, it's a complex, beautiful mess. It will challenge you but reward your curiosity. You're now an informed tourist, ready to find magic in the grit. You can stick to the safe path, or embrace the whole story. Get on wheels, join the dance, and find your place in Venice's chaos. The choice is yours. How will you experience Venice? Let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and join me for more honest travel stories. See you out there.